Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
12 seconds remaining, Jackson. Time it over!
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Hello and welcome to Lenape High School for another varsity football matchup between the Lenape Indians and the Allentown Redbirds. I'm Jack Miller, alongside me, Joe Malagrana. Joe, what can you expect from today's game?
Well, I think the Redbirds from Allentown are coming in as underdogs. They have a 1-2 record. They lost a lot to graduation. They're also coming off of a loss. The Lenape is 3-1. They're also coming off of a very, very tough loss against number 1 Williamstown. So they're really hungry. It's going to take a lot, I think, for Allentown to pull the upset, but you never know.
Yeah, sounds like it's going to be a great one, so stick around.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. Drama Kids International. The difference is dramatic. www.dramakids.com/NJ3. 856-232-1388. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/heads-up. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Hello and welcome back to Lenape High School for another varsity football matchup between the Lenape Indians and Allentown Redbirds. And now it's time for the Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable. Be life confident. 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Leah Clemens with the report.
Lenape's head coach, Coach Wojciechowski, says that in order to shut down big plays from Allentown, they must use their 2 safeties to shut down pressure from Allentown's offensive pass games. With their defensive tackle out, Jack Silver's filling in. Allentown's coach, Coach Lockenmeyer, says that to fill the fullback Dan Schweitzer's place, they must adjust their formation. With no returning defensive starters from last year, they must work hard and step up to the plate for tonight's game. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Leah, for the report.
Yeah, we mentioned in the pregame that do have a young team. They lost, I think, 14 or 15 Redbirds from Allentown. Lost about 14, 15, students at graduation last year. So they do have some inexperience, on their football squad, but got to play the game.
Yeah.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demand Deborah.
Okay, we just got an extra plug for Deborah, and well, they should, because they've been sponsoring LDTV Sports since 2006. So Oh, here we go.
It's time now for the AXA Equitable Keys to the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. And for Allentown, it's contain Lenape's rushing attack.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to key on the running back, Humza Bruce. Not only Humza Bruce, but also quarterback Brady Long, because he's proven that he can beat you in the air and also on the ground.
And for Lenape, it's consistently move the chains.
The possession is key in a lot of sports, especially in football. For Lenape, if they're constantly moving the chains, they're keeping Allentown's offense off the field.
And lastly, for both teams, big plays.
Lenape doesn't want to have a big play like they had with 19 seconds left, so for both teams, they got to prevent that.
Yes, sir. As you can see, the marching band's out there right now. Same with JROTC.
Right, and a fine marching band, and as you saw coming up here, there was a special night for Lenape. I think you have something there, Jack.
Yeah, the fans are wearing blue for colon cancer in honor of Mark Lilly, Lenape football coach since 2011 and 2018. Mark passed away during last year's football season on September 11th. There is a chair that is always on our sideline with his jersey on it as a remembrance. The football players will have blue wrist tape in honor of Coach Lilly. Lenape students will be donating their hair tonight as well to Pantene Beautiful Lengths during halftime.
Okay, and it's a great cause, and really sad on Mark Lilly's passing last year around this time. So just like almost all the schools in the district, Jack, you know, the teams, all 4 schools, they'll go through the course of the year. You know, they'll have some you know, special remembrance. They'll have fundraisers for great causes. It goes well beyond what they do on the field.
And we'll be back with these messages. Chris McCrea. And we are back with the kickoff. Connor Kennedy will receive the kick. Number 10 looking to tackle Connor. He's finding some room, gets a spin, and gets down around the 27-yard line. A
fine run back there by Connor Kennedy, picking up 15, 20 yards on the kickoff, and the kicking off for the Redbirds was number 23, Chris McCrea.
And Connor Kennedy is also one of the captains for today's game. He's a great leader for this football squad.
Right, the other 2 captains for Lenape, Clyde Washington and Owen Hartman.
Brady Long, your quarterback, going to be your quarterback for today's game. Humza Bruce behind Brady Long. If 3 receivers out. He hands it off to Humza, trying to muscle his way through, and gets around 5-6 yards on that play.
That's good, 5-6 yards on first down, so a good pickup. So be 2nd and 4?
Around 2nd and 4, yeah, 2nd and 5 maybe. Humza Bruce is really hard to get down. Like, he was hard to take down on that play.
Yeah, he's his 2nd and 3rd effort, picked up an extra yard or 2.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Humza Bruce next to Brady Long. This time they have 2 receivers. Oh, this time it's to Xavier Coleman, trying to find some room around the sideline, and he's going to go all the way. He's down at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Xavier Coleman.
Wow, just a short pass, or short handoff to the right side, and he just blew by everybody for a very, very quick Lenape Indians score here.
And Allentown did not prevent the big play on that one.
No, it was one of our keys to prevent the big play. That certainly was a big play, that's for sure.
What a remarkable run by Xavier Coleman, too.
72-yard touchdown run for number 1, Xavier Coleman, junior running back and defensive back.
Number 45 going out for the kick.
A flag on the play.
Dylan Shank. There's a flag now down.
The motion. The offsides on the Redbirds.
It was on the Redbirds. It'll be declined. Dylan Shank coming out for the field for the extra point. It's placed. It's good.
Yeah, one of the reasons they probably declined it is that it makes it actually a difficult, more difficult kick for the kicker. Has less room. They say the same thing with sometimes when even you see in the pros, they get inside, the 20 or the red zone, and they have less field to work with. So that's a good decline of the penalty there, and it makes an easy kick for the extra point for the Indians, going up 7-0.
Yeah. Lenape going to now kick off to the Redbirds, who will finally get a chance to get a ball. Only took them a minute and a second. And let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy, on the web at ivyrehab.com. Gets outside.
Off on the right side, right.
And he just takes it to work.
Off to the races.
He's gone.
You called it at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
I said, well, I hope not too premature. I hope he doesn't get caught here.
Yeah.
But you must have known he wasn't going to get caught.
Yeah.
73 yards as Lenape is ready to kick off.
Yeah, Xavier is a very fast human being. Dylan Shank to kick off at the 40. A little short kick. And they'll be out of bounds at the 30, at the 29, and there'll be a flag. Going to bring out probably to the 40 for out of bounds on the kickoff.
Yeah, I know they're going against the wind, but I don't think the wind had anything to do with that. I don't know if it was a missed kick or, possibly part of the scheme there. They may have a running back that's really lights out. I'm not sure. In any case, they're going to get the ball at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Redbirds in their first possession.
And the wind's coming from left to right tonight, so that could be a big factor for both teams. And Dan Markle is your quarterback for the Redbirds tonight. Play action, and he will take it himself and only gain about 1 yard on that play. Second and around 9.
There wasn't much there either way, whether he handed it off or kept it. He decided to keep it and picked up. They're listing it as 3-yard pickup, so 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 8, make it a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, and the Lenape run defense is really good this year. That's one of their strengths that Coach W said tonight.
Absolutely. And you see it right there.
Yeah, and they just stopped him. That's all they did. They'll probably lose one and maybe gain at least none on that play.
Yeah, he might have just got back to the line of scrimmage. Right now up on the scoreboard, it's still 2nd and 8. Now it's 3rd and 8, so yeah, no gain on that play on 2nd down.
Only 2 minutes into this game, it's already 7-0 Indians. Trying to get a play in for the Redbirds for 3rd down. Merkel looking confused.
Close to delay a game here.
Yeah, maybe a delay a game. They're trying to get a playoff.
I think they're going to get the... No, they're not.
Merkel's in the nickel. Play action. Looking to throw, and he gets swallowed up by Xavier Coleman. making all the big plays today for the Indians.
Right, the 73-yard touchdown run, and now the sack of the quarterback on 3rd and 8. Redbirds are going to have to give it back to the Indians.
And Merkel looks like he's limping. He's now on a knee. Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. He just gets him on his backside and just brings him down.
Right, and I think he was tackled low, so I don't know if that's where the injury. It looks like it was left foot or ankle.
Yeah, he's holding
or
his
shin.
His shin, yeah.
You see the trainer coming out for the Redbirds. Okay, that's
and
number
he's now
8.
walking off the field without any help, so that's a good sign for the Redbirds.
Right, Ramsey Ben Fly, I guess his name, number 8.
Number 8, yeah.
Coming out of the game with, looks like he's walking fairly good, so hopefully he's okay.
And the punting crew will come out for the Redbirds. Number 17, your punter, that is Darren Villani.
I think it's 23.
Oh, number 23.
Chris McCrae, yeah.
It's my fault.
All right, no problem. Nice punt.
Good punt. Xavier Coleman again spins off of a man, trying to find some more room, maybe get another big play, and he will get down. And he will get down at around the 39-yard line in Indians territory, in Redbirds territory.
Well, yeah, you thought they were going to see a fair catch signal there because the defense was right on him, but he surprised us all and picked up a hunk of yardage on the kickoff. Good field possession for the Indians' second possession.
Xavier Coleman picking up a lot of yards so the Lenape offense can produce.
Well, they certainly have a lot of weapons, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they give it to anyone, and it's pretty much danger zone for the Redbirds defense. Brady Long in the nickel, Hamza Bruce behind him. Only got 2 receivers out. They give it to Hamza. He finds a hole up the middle, but gets stopped by number 12, I think, which is...
Might have been a fumble there. And it looks like it's going to go to Allentown.
It's Allentown's ball. Hamza Bruce lost it. It is Allentown's ball. Wow. Hamza Bruce lost it.
He was going in. You see the feet chain, chugging along there, pick up the extra yard or 2. Unfortunately, I guess one of the linemen knocked it out of his hands, and the Redbirds gets a big turnover early in the game.
Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. All right, here we go. And the ball does come loose, but I can't see where he lost it. If it was before his knee or before his knee went down or anything.
Yeah, it looks like
it is loose for a long time.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming loose right before his elbow or his knee touched the ground. So
it was rolling on the ground for a long time.
Now we have a stoppage of play here with the referees huddling up, in discussion with something.
And it will be Redbirds ball, first down. And
it's going to be a legal procedure against
false start.
False start.
So they'll go 5 yards back after the fumble.
You don't want to see that after, getting the ball back.
And they'll be down at the 21 instead of the 26. 1st and 15. Number 7, Dan Merkel. They get a big stop. Number 23 with the sack. That is Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker wasn't fooled with the fake handoff, and boy, there's nothing much up the middle right now in this early stage of the first quarter. And they're going without a huddle here. See if they change things up here.
They have 4 receivers out. Dan Merkel. 2nd and 15. Probably more than that because he got sacked, so probably around 2nd and 18, 19 maybe.
Up on the scoreboard has it at 2nd and 20.
2nd and 20 for the Redbirds. He gets it, throwing, scrambling to his left side, and it'll be...
It's incomplete. It was out of bounds.
That's a catch.
He caught it.
He caught that.
Wow. Yeah, we're kind of
down at the 25.
We're kind of hidden there from the Lenape players there. So I just assumed anyway it was out of bounds, but it's a great catch.
It's a great catch by Ramsey Ben Fla.
It'll be 3rd
down.
12.
3rd and long. Redbirds looking for a big play to get a first down.
Yeah,
3rd and 11.
They get this first down, put them a little confidence,
Yeah.
especially since they had that initial burst by Lenape, get that quick touchdown.
Yeah. Ben Merkel in the nickel. They get it. Play action. He's getting sacked again. Lenape's defense is stopping this Redbird offense.
Yeah, they're going through them with no problem right now. So wondering if the coach is on the sideline, the Redbirds are going to be dialing something different up, maybe keeping a wide receiver back in to help out with blocking. In any case, it's 4th and 14. Redbirds got to give it back to Lenape.
Yeah. And they'll be punting again. It's Chris McCrea once again kicking for the Redbirds. Kicks it.
Another nice punt.
Nice punt. Xavier Coleman going after it, and it gets a nice Redbird bounce.
Got the Redbird
down
bounce
at around the 27.
Yep.
6 minutes left in this first quarter, and it's already 7-0.
Well, what Lenape doesn't want to do is, they do want to have the possession, which they did have in the second one. Unfortunately, it was stopped by a turnover. So Lenape definitely doesn't want to keep them into the game, even though it's so early, still in the contest.
Yeah, turnover with this field position is not ideal for this Lenape team. Brady Long in the nickel again. Hamza Bruce behind him. 2 receivers out. They give it to Hamza. He finds a hole. He gets down at around the 39-yard line.
So he's going to pick up the first.
Probably around it's a first down. 12-yard gain for Lenape. We'll get the chains moving.
Well, certainly Lenape is winning the line of scrimmage right now, both on offense and defense.
1st and 10. Connor Kennedy at the top of your screen. Xavier Coleman at the bottom. Coleman in motion. They give it to Hamza again. And he's trying to muscle his way through man, but does not get a bunch of yards, only gets about 2 to 3 yards on that play.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to pick up about 2. You're right.
And only gained 2 yards on that play. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Indian offense. Indians trying to contain this lead and just try and put some more points on the board to keep punishing the Redbirds.
Yeah, and we want to keep it on the ground and until they have to throw it. That's what I would be thinking.
Long,
as I said, they're going to pass.
He's throwing deep to Coleman, and it is caught down at the 25-yard line.
Maybe Allentown thought they were going to keep it on the ground like I did,
yeah.
And they surprised us all with a deep pass. It's number 1.
What a pass by Brady Long.
Xavier Coleman.
Coleman making all the plays tonight.
And we said in the opening, they have to worry. Redbirds have to worry about the run, but they also have to worry about the pass. And Brady Long can also add on to that on the ground and through the air.
Here's the Ivy Rehab replay. A remarkable throw right into his arms.
Right, went to the back shoulder and didn't miss.
He did not miss. Only gained a few yards on that play, and it'll be 2nd down. He gained 7 on that one. So it'll be 2nd and 3. They're in the red zone trying to convert and get some points on the board.
Yeah, this is their 3rd possession. They scored early in the first one, turned it over in the 2nd possession. Looking for some points here in the 3rd possession.
Long continuing to be in the nickel. Hamza Bruce behind him. He's throwing towards the end zone to Coleman.
Oh,
and
it's open.
And it's dropped. Wait, oh, it's a touchdown.
I didn't think he dropped it. I knew it was over the defender's hands. I just didn't know if he was in bounds. Apparently he was. Another touchdown.
Coleman with another touchdown in this game. 2 touchdowns in 9 minutes.
And this all against going to a pretty strong win right now, as you see the flags blowing and going for the extra point again. Dylan Shank on the extra point attempt.
Dylan Shank needs all of his leg because he's now kicking in. He's kicking into the wind.
No problem for Dylan Shank.
No problem, though. It's now 14-0 after the extra point. Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Brady Long's main target is Xavier Coleman tonight.
Right, just over the hands. We didn't get to see it, but you can see stutter stepped and definitely was in bounds. Second touchdown for Xavier, and also second touchdown for the Indians.
Those corners they can't stop any of the receivers, especially Xavier Coleman.
Right, and like I said, it's going to be very, very difficult for Redbirds to really concentrate on one particular area because Lenape is definitely, we mentioned this before, they're strong in all facets of the game right now.
Yeah.
And they are hungry from that.
They are hungry from that last loss.
I don't want to bring it up, that last 19-second loss last week against Williamstown. No shame, because they scored 21 points against the #1 team. Of course, Lenape holding on to the #2 spot.
They want to keep it that way, and they want to get a win tonight just to keep that #2 spot.
Absolutely.
Dylan Shank going to kick off for the Indians. Kick it around the 25, and he'll just knee it at the 25.
Yeah, another short kickoff here for Lenape. Again, I don't know if it's planned, it's against the wind, but in any case, they figure if they give them good field position, looks like Lenape's defense is going to be strong enough right now from the first 2 or 3 possessions that Allentown has already had.
So now the Redbirds offense will try and not get sacked in this possession.
I hate to put it that way, but yeah, they're on them very, very quickly.
The Indians' defensive line is just getting through the Redbirds' offensive line. They give it to the running back, and he gains around 2 to 3 yards on that play.
I think we saw 3 receivers wide out, maybe opening up the middle a little bit for them, and they gained a few yards.
Ramsey Ben Flaw with the 3-yard gain. Second and 7.
The same formation here, Jack.
He's got 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. This time he's rolling to his right, and he just throws it onto the ground. Might have gotten batted down by the line.
It looked like he might have been throwing it toward the middle of the field, and I think it was batted down by one of the Lenape linemen.
3rd and 7 for the Redbird offense.
And another big 3rd down here.
Yeah. Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy, on the web at ivyrehab.com. Merkel, and it hit 77.
Okay.
I think which is Mark Loveland. Hits him and just gets in the way. He was just a corner for them.
Allentown didn't gain anything on that. They have to give it right back again to the Indians.
Allentown with their 3rd punt tonight.
Again, number 23. Yeah, right. Chris McCray is having a lot of work to do early in this game, and he's getting a lot on the ball. Of course, the wind is behind him, but he's doing another fine punt.
He's punting very well towards Xavier Coleman, and that'll get a Redbird bounce, but it'll be called dead at around the 13 or 14-yard line.
Okay, from our angle, I thought it was around the 5, but hey, your young eyes are better than mine. You're right. I'll blame it on the windows here. Do a little house cleaning.
Yeah. Well, the defense for the Redbirds are now finally in a position where they could probably convert and maybe get some yardage for their offense.
Okay, there is a flag on the play. It's going to bring it back even more. It was a hold against Lenape on the punt return.
So they'll probably be like half the distance. So they'll probably be around like the 6-yard line. The offense for the Indians are going to be in some bad field position for this possession. They've had very good field advantage for their last 3 possessions.
Okay, it's either a hold or a block in the back. But anyway, they're
bringing it out to like the 6 or 7-yard line.
Right.
2.5 minutes left. It's 14-0. Both touchdowns by Coleman. Hamza behind Long once again. Long in the nickel. 3 receivers out. They give it to Hamza Bruce, and he will gain probably about 0 yards on that play. Maybe 1.
I'm wondering if they're starting to key on Hamza Bruce a little bit more, because the last 2 possessions he gained maybe 1 to 2 yards per carry.
Be 2nd and 10 for the Indians offense.
But saying that, they have not stopped the long pass.
They have not. If they continue to pass it, it'll be a lot of big plays for Lenape tonight. They're in the I formation. They're going to give it to Bruce again. And he gets stopped once again. Maybe a yard or 2 on that gain.
Certainly defending the run much better than the first few possessions that Lenape had. Definitely in a passing situation here.
Yeah.
Of course, me saying that, they'll probably run the ball.
Yeah. Be 3rd and 7 for the Indians offense. Redbirds definitely looking to convert on this 3rd down play just to get maybe some good field position for their offense. Minute 15 left. And a whistle blown straight away. Maybe a false start. Oh, it's a timeout called by Lenape.
Okay, that's their first timeout of the half. Yes, Coach W didn't like the way things were lined up there. And like you said, possibly, not looking for the, deep touchdown pass at this stage of the game, at least at this field position. But as you said, maybe get a few extra yards if they don't get the first down.
Yeah.
They get a few extra yards to, get the punt team out there.
And definitely looking for a first down just to keep the clock rolling and the offense rolling as well. Maybe put some more points on the board.
Yep, 1:11 left in the first quarter.
Yep.
Indians up 14-0.
Redbirds definitely looking for a stop here. This is one of their big plays that they're looking for tonight. Down at around the 8. Long. They give it to Xavier Coleman on the end around, and he has a big gain, and he might go all the way once again. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Xavier Coleman for the 3rd time this quarter.
They ran the ball.
They ran the ball.
On the passing down, 3rd and 7?
3rd and 7.
Instead of picking up the first down or just gaining a few extra yards for the punt team to come out, he says, I'm going to turn the corner and I'm going to go like 89 yards or whatever it was.
They cannot stop Coleman.
My heavens, 3rd touchdown.
He is super fast and can just get by anybody tonight. Dylan Schenk coming out for the extra point against the wind for the 3rd time. They place it, and it's good. 21-0. Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Gets by number 53 and then just goes to the races.
Once he was by 53, he said bye. He's off to the red. Bye. Going for my 3rd score in the first quarter, if you don't mind.
No biggie.
Wow.
Yeah. Redbirds defense cannot stop the bleeding.
I mentioned in the pregame they're both coming off of a loss. Ironically, both scores were the same, 28-21.
Yeah, Allentown is not a good 4th quarter scoring team.
Yeah, they lost to Steiner 28-21. The 2 losses against Notre Dame and Steiner, and their 1 win against Hightstown.
Dylan Schenk coming out for the kickoff once again. See if he can get a good leg on it against the wind. And here's the kickoff. Gets a better kick than, and they get it around the 20. Trying to look for some room to run, and gets down at around the 27-28 yard line.
Yeah, he gained on that kickoff about 10 yards more than the other 2. So they're going to get the ball, and with 45.5 seconds left.
44 seconds. 1st and 10 for Allentown. Getting the same position every time.
Right, they're right around the, I guess the 27-yard line.
Yeah, the 27.
27, 28-yard line.
They got 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Merkel looking to make a big play this possession. They give it to the running back, and he only gains about 1 or 2 yards on that play. Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. I guess there's no replay.
Nope, we'll get it. We'll show it if they got it. If not, we're still live right here.
Yep. 15 seconds remaining on the running clock. Maybe trying to get one more play in before the quarter ends.
Yeah, it doesn't look like. Looks like they're going to.
They're just going to
waste
the clock and just get their possession rolling after the first quarter. And it'll be 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. Lenape Indians up. What a remarkable start for the offense, especially for Xavier Coleman.
Absolutely, and for the Raiders, they're going to have the ball and to start the second quarter, and they will be against this strong wind.
They need to stop this offense. The defense is putting a lot of pressure on the offense too. The defense can't be stopped. Their offensive line is not looking good.
Yeah, as was mentioned before, they're winning the line of scrimmage at both sides of the ball right now.
Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. This is Xavier Coleman's first touchdown with that 72-yard touchdown.
There he comes back later and went on the left side for
and on both sides of the field. Off to the races all 3 times.
Amazing speed to give the Indians a 21-0 lead.
I would want this kid on my fantasy football team.
Absolutely.
He is remarkable tonight. Fun to watch.
Yeah, see if Allentown can muster up some momentum here.
This is his 3rd touchdown that he got on your monitor right here.
To the left side there, yep.
Onto the left side and just says goodbye to the whole defense. And he gets a solid gain on that, only about 3-4 yards maybe on that play. Allentown really trying to put something on the board for this possession.
Yeah, they need the time of possession here and go down and get any kind of points.
Yeah, any points will do for the Redbirds at this point. Merkel looking to throw, rolling to his left, looking for a man open and just throws it away. Intended for number 18.
Sal Diadamo. Yeah, Diadamo, I'm sorry, Diadamo.
4th and 7. Punt crew will come out again. Chris McCrea will come out and punt for the 4th time.
And we'll see if he gets, see if the wind affects him because he had.
Yeah, he had the wind with him that when he was punting. Now it's against him, so we'll see if he has some good punts again.
And they were all fine punts.
They were all great punts.
The last one really pinning Lenape back, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Because they have that number 1 on their team there.
Nice kick again.
Yeah, it's against
Bounces
the wind.
at the 35, and it'll keep rolling and it'll be down at around the 27-yard line, 26 maybe.
And that wind does make a difference, that's for sure. You saw a difference there. You know, it was a fine kick with that strong wind, but you did see much shorter than the other one when the wind was behind him.
Great leg by McCrea. He's just trying to put the ball deep and trying to stop this the Lenape offense, but the defense can't do anything about it.
Now, right now, as I said, they usually will try to key on a weakness. Right now, it doesn't seem to be any weaknesses right now for Lenape against this Redbirds team right now.
Not at all. 1st and 10 for the Indians. 11:05 left in the second quarter. Coleman now next to Long. He's looking to throw. He's scrambling. He's trying to get it by man, and it overthrows it to Coleman on that screen pass, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, Brady had some pressure on him there, and unfortunately threw the ball into the dirt.
Yeah, his first incompletion of the game. 2nd and 10 for the Indians. See if they run the ball just to waste the clock. All right, Coleman now as a receiver. Long gets the snap. They give it to the running back, and he gets right into the Allentown defense and gets down at around the 26-yard line. Probably a 2-yard gain on that play. So
Yeah, it'll be about third and...
It's a no-yard gain, 3rd and 10. Bruce with the run. Bruce trying to get some big gains, like Coleman tonight.
Yeah, it looks about 3rd and 5 right now.
3rd and 5 for the Indians. Long in the nickel. Looks like Coleman is behind him. They will give it to Coleman, and he finds an opening, but he gets down, and that's a first down.
Oh yeah, he has a first down by about 3 yards. Great second effort there.
7-yard gain, I think, for Coleman on that run. That was Bruce again. My apologies. All right, Lenape looking to produce more yards to add to this offensive lead. Bruce in the backfield, I formation. They pitch it to Bruce. He's trying to find an opening, and he gets past 2 men and will get down at around the 44-yard line, 43.
It looks like that he was going to be held for maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain, but again, second effort by Bruce.
Bruce, a great power runner. He
picks up an extra 3 yards on that.
Yeah, Bruce is a very good power runner. He had a man on him, and he just made him drag his way.
Yeah, you could see it was so quick that the defender only had him by the shirt. And,
yeah.
You're not going to get him down that way. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 for the Indians. Bruce next to Brady Long in the shotgun. He gets the snap, looking for Kennedy. He finds him, gets a first down and more. Gets by 1 man, and will get down at around the 42-yard line in Redbird territory.
Kind of a strong tackle out of bounds there.
It's a great tackle.
Some of the bleacher coaches wanted a flag, but you know, sometimes they look at the scoreboard and say, wasn't that bad for a 21-0 lead. In any case, picks up the first down.
Yeah. Moves the chains, which is one of their keys to this game.
Yeah, and they certainly have.
They've been moving the chains a lot. Down at around the 43-yard line for the Indian offense. Long in the shotgun. Bruce next to him to his left. Bruce is confused.
He's not sure of the play, and there's a number of people in here, and are they going to call a timeout?
And they will call a timeout because of play confusion.
That's their second of the first half.
Yeah, that is their second for
So
this
they have
first
one
half.
left in the first half.
Allentown still has all 3.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of confusion there. Didn't know if the play was in or the proper number of players were on the field. So they didn't want to take a chance. So, hey, you know, a lot of times people don't even use any of the timeouts in first half. So 21-0 lead, they'll use the timeouts with 1 left in the first half.
Yeah, Allentown might need to start using some timeouts just to slow the offense down.
You would think that maybe that'd be part of their plan with 8 minutes left if they have them. But
yeah, they still have all 3.
As of now, they cannot stop the Indians.
Long in the shotgun. Bruce to his left once again. 2 receivers out. Long, under center. He's going to his left. He's scrambling, and he gets past two men and will get a huge gain on that play. Gets a first down. About 10 yards on that play.
Looked like he was going to get sacked. Little stutter step. He stopped, stepped back, and went around the left end there to pick up the first down.
Looking like Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's for sure.
He was an escape artist on that play. He dodged two men on that play. See if they don't. Let's see if their plays will get confused again. Probably will not.
No, I think they're on the same page this time.
Brady in the nickel. Bruce once again behind him. Coleman in motion. They give it to, Bruce loses the ball, but he gets it back and will still get a good gain on that play. Looks like about a 3 to 4 yard gain on that play.
Yeah, fortunately for Lenape, they did fumble, come right up to his hands, and wind up picking up 2 or 3 on the play.
Yeah. Hamza can't get a control on the ball. Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. It was right into his chest. He just was looking up. He didn't have his eye on the ball the whole time.
Yeah, he kind of looked up. The ball might have been handed in just a little high, but that should have been the play should have been made there. But like you said, his eye was looking downfield.
Yeah. Number 24 now in motion.
Wide open.
Number 42 catches it, and it's a touchdown. Lenape. Now it's 27-0.
That's Clyde Washington, one of the captains.
What a
number
catch.
42. You can see it from up here, Jack, that he was wide open around the 8-9 yard line. Brady Long led him with a perfect pass. The 4th touchdown by the Indians.
Brady Long only has 1 incompletion this game so far, and he's throwing really well when he's passing. Dylan Shank coming out for the extra point. Tyler Davis, the holder. He kicks it. It is good.
A lot of hang time on that extra point.
A lot of hang time.
Said, I'm going to put it up in the air. If it's just a little bit off, it's the wind's going to take it right in for me.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. There's the
touchdown right at the end. Yeah. That, of course, that did not show how wide open.
Yeah, all he did was went straight. That's all they do.
That's it. And just beat him.
Speed him on the speed.
Foot speed got him. Clyde Washington for the 4th Lenape touchdown.
Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Here's the touchdown throw. And once again, another beautiful pass by Brady Long.
Absolutely, and because he could see that he had a step on him, so he just threw it up in the air and
let the receiver do his work.
Let the receiver do his work, and he did, and got that 4th touchdown by the Indians.
Shank coming out for the kickoff now with the wind. That was a better kick than his last 3. Gets it down around the 14.
Looks like he went down on his knee, yeah.
It'll be down around the 13-yard line.
It's unfortunate for Allentown. They could have picked up possibly another 8-10 yards on that. There wasn't much there for about 8 to 10 yards. But unfortunately, as he was going down, his knee touched, and the referee was right there to blow it dead.
Yeah, 8 to 10 yards is very crucial now for this Redbirds offense.
Especially when you're down by 28.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Redbirds. Merkel in the nickel. He hands it off to number 8. That's Ramsey, and he's going, and he's going to keep going, and he gets tackled by Xavier Coleman down at around the 49-yard line. A big play for the Redbirds, much needed.
Great run there by Ken Ramsey, Ben Faw.
Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Ramsey, Ben Flaw, huge gain for the Redbirds. It's tackled by Coleman down around the 47, 48.
Coleman's everywhere.
Yeah, Coleman's
just prevented
everywhere.
a touchdown.
He's there on the offense and defense.
Nice run there by Allentown.
Merkel, screen pass to number 18, gets past Davis, and will get down, huge hit, and will lose about a yard on that play.
Yeah, there was a lot of effort there to get not even maybe right at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he picked up anything. I don't think he lost anything.
Ademo with the catch on that play, loses a yard. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Redbirds. See if they can get some more big plays for the offense and just get at least some points on the board. Merkel. They give it to Ben Flaw. He's going to his right and gets pummeled by the defensive line and loses about 1 to 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, that time he tried to get back to even the line of scrimmage, but fine defense there by Lenape.
Yeah, they had this huge gain. Now they just start losing yards out of nowhere. The run defense coming in big for the Lenape Indians.
Big 3rd down here play for the Redbirds.
3rd and 12. Big
yep.
play. They haven't converted any of their 3rd downs tonight. This would be a huge play if they can convert. 3rd and 12. Merkel and nickel. He's throwing. Looking for Ben Flaw. Catches it around the 40 and will get tackled at around the 40 by number 10.
Another
Luke Cole with the tackle.
Luke Cole causing a 2 or 3 yard loss on that. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to have to punt it away.
A great tackle by Cole.
So far, we talked about the big plays. So far, there's only one big play for Allentown.
Yeah, and that was.
But Lenape came back with 3 big defensive plays.
Yeah.
Cause a punt.
And McCrea will come out for the punt.
He's been busy tonight.
He's been very busy tonight. Low snap, gets it off though. Still a great punt into the wind, and will bounce out at around the 38-yard line. See where they mark it. It'll be at the. Oh, he gives them a lot of yards at around the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I thought it was right around the 40, but he's giving him to the 42.
Yeah, they need those extra 2-3 yards just to put some points on. That Allentown head coach is in his 1st year, former college football player.
Right, he was at the University of Richmond, the Spiders of Richmond.
This is his 1st year coaching. Long in once again. They give it to 24 and just gets tackled straight away. Maybe a 1 yard loss, or maybe no gain. That is DJ Lawrence with the run. No yards gained on that play. 2nd and 10. 53 with the tackle. Pascal Severez. Goes to number 4, which is Connor Kennedy, and he gains more yards after the catch and will be down at around the 48-47 yard line in Redbird territory.
I think he's going to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, it's very close. It might be
a little short.
3rd and short. Yeah,
it's short now.
It's short. Yeah, it's a yard off. 3rd and short. 4 minutes left in this halftime until halftime. 28-0 Indians. They're in the I formation. Lawrence in the backfield. They give it to, and he keeps going and gets down at around the 30. Luke Cole with the run. That is a huge gain on 3rd and short.
And you can hear the crowd hollering Luke. Fine run by Luke Cole.
That is about a 25-yard gain on that play. No, like 15. Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Yeah, number 22 there had him, but couldn't bring him down. That's Gino Giacalona.
A lot of power runners for Lenape. Just keep muscling through the Redbirds. Down at around the 30, they're in I formation again. This time they give it to Lawrence, finds a hole and gets tackled by McCrea, their punter, and gets down at around the 22-yard line. 2 yards short of the first down. We're probably around 2nd and 2 with 3:20 left in the game, or in the half.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any need for Lenape to throw the ball, because last time I said that, they threw the ball and got a touchdown, but that was very early in the game.
Lawrence in the backfield with Long. Cole right next to Long. He fakes it. Long scrambling now, and will gain about, and will get a first down and gain about 3 or 4 on that play.
He looked to hand off to 2 people in the backfield. He kept it himself and picked up the first down.
Another great run by Brady Long. Long is a great running quarterback for the Indians. Very mobile.
We mentioned both times he could beat you on the ground, he could beat you in the air, as he proved so far in this first half.
Luke Cole in the same formation. 2 receivers out. 2 running backs in as well. They give it to Lawrence, looking for a hole. He gets past McCrea, but he will get tackled by McCrea and get down at the 8 and will get a first down. 1st and goal for Lenape Indians. Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. That's Hamza Bruce.
Yes.
Not DJ Lawrence.
Yeah,
That is my
5
apologies.
again.
That was a great run by Hamza Bruce. Same formation. They give it to Hamza. He's trying to find an opening. Muscles his way through.
Just short.
And just short, just down at around the 1. Down at the goal line. Indians looking to convert and get some more points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's under 2 minutes here, and if they punch it in, gives it that elusive 35-point lead going into the second half.
Yeah, they're trying to continue their offensive dominance. They're in the I formation. Brady gives it to Hamza, and he will muscle his way in for an Indians touchdown. Touchdown, Hamza Bruce. It's finally not a touchdown by Coleman.
Right, spread the wealth.
Yeah, spread the wealth. They will extend the lead 34-0. Allentown really looking for a stop. Any points will do for them. Any stops will do for them as well.
Right, they need something positive in this next possession to go into the locker room.
Even missing this extra point can give them some confidence boost.
And
it's
you
blocked.
called it. Hey,
let's go.
This guy knows what he's talking about here, this Jack Miller guy. All right, well, that makes it 34-0.
Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Hamza Bruce muscling his way through into the end zone. Great power run by Bruce. And it's 34-0 after the missed extra point, which could have been needed for the Redbirds. Could give them some confidence boost.
Something if they can get a little push here with 1:14 left remaining, and I think Allentown will be receiving the kick for its beginning of the second half.
Yeah, Indians received in the very beginning at kickoff. Shank is a very busy player tonight. Same with McCrea from the Redbirds, both kickers. Shank looking to kick it off for the 5th time tonight. See if the Redbirds can produce anything with 1:14 left. Maybe get a field goal, maybe a touchdown. Shank with a nice kick, caught it around the 5. He's trying to look for an opening, and the whole Lenape Indians just swallow him up.
Nothing doing
down at around
right
the
at
15.
This fine kickoff, and again, Lenape has the win with them on the kickoff, and even without the win, that was a fine kickoff.
Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. See what this is the extra point, and you see those hands come up, but you can't see who blocked it. It was a nice block, though.
But you called it, Jack.
I did call it.
Call it. You the man.
Trust me, I am not. I can't tell the future. And he'll get 53. That is Pascal Severez with the blocked field goal. That run, they gain 0 yards on that play. Still down at the 15, second and 12, excuse me.
There's no hurry, especially against the wind here.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
See what Merkel can do for this Redbirds offense. He's scrambling to his right, looking for an opening, but he can't find an opening, and we'll get there'll be a 2-yard sack for the Indians defense.
I think that's probably going to do it for the first half, Jack.
Yeah, 7 seconds, and I think they'll just run this clock down. And we will be back to continue with the second half of this game, of this dominant performance by Lenape.
Absolutely
34-0 for the Indians.
As you see the teams going off for halftime, big lead, 34-0. The Indians kind of expected this, but maybe not that much of a blowout. But in any case, Redbirds are looking to reorganize. They get the ball in the second half, and hopefully they can make somewhat of a game of this.
Yeah, they're just looking for some points on the scoreboard for this game. It's looking like the Notre Dame game.
That's right.
And it's 34-0. Indians up against the Allentown Redbirds. And we'll be back after these messages.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. Drama Kids International. The difference is dramatic. www.dramakids.com/NJ3. 856-232-1388. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. The LDTV YouTube channel is a great way to stay informed about the Lenape Regional High School District. Couldn't attend an event? Visit the LDTV YouTube channel for events like the Students of the Month ceremony, the Armed Services ceremony, and more. Want to see what our alumni are doing these days? Search our YouTube channel for current and previous seasons of Where Are They Now? Or Prepare to Succeed. Are you an avid sports fan? LDTV Sports has you covered with exciting action from the fall, winter, and spring seasons. And if that's still not enough, visitors can view school-specific content from Lenape, Shawnee, Cherokee, and Seneca, each with their own YouTube channel that you can link to right from the LDTV page. View your favorite programs whenever and from wherever you want by visiting the LDTV YouTube page at youtube.com/Lenape District TV.
And Allentown will receive, and the Indians are leading 34-0 at the start of the second half. And Allentown will get down at around the 17 or 18 off the kick return.
Okay, Jackie, we're looking again for anything, a momentum for Allentown, getting the ball to start the second half. With that missed kick, that extra point that you predicted, prevented the running clock. It was a 35-point lead in the second half. We have running clock, so we don't have the running clock with the 34-point lead.
Dan Merkel coming out once again as the quarterback for the Redbirds. Ben Flaw.
You're welcome.
And Merkel will scramble to his right and get down at around the 14, lose some yards on that play.
Yeah, not much there. Again, tried to go the right side. The Indians were right there. Loss of about 4.
And loss of 4 for the Redbirds, not what they're looking for for the start of the second half. Ben Flaw in the backfield with Merkel, 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. They give it to Ben Flaw and just get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. The run defense for Lenape is controlling this Redbird offense. They can't get a run in.
Absolutely. They try to go up the middle, they get stopped. They try to go outside, they get stopped. It was a tough game here for Allentown.
Looks like they're going for the same formation. Merkel in the nickel with Ben Flaw behind him. He's looking to throw, throws it, and it's intercepted. Is that oh, and it's on, and they rule it as incomplete. It hit the ground. Connor Kennedy would have gotten a big play for Lenape. Yeah,
it looked like it just hit the ground. So in any case, there's going to be 3 and out for Allentown. Not what they wanted.
Not what they're looking for.
We'll see what Lenape is going to dial up here to get some points and go into the running clock.
McCrea coming out for another punt. One of the busiest men tonight. Looking to see if he can get another big punt against the wind, and he does, and it bounces at around the 42. Connor Kennedy finds some room, going down the sideline, jukes past a man, and gets down at around the 12-yard line. Great position for this Lenape offense to produce more points.
And Jack, right around the 30-yard line there was a phenomenal block by Lenape to spring him loose, and he almost went all the way.
He almost went all the way. I thought he was about to just put more dominance within this offense. First and 10.
And like you said, for McCrea, he had a lot of work tonight. He's against the win and got off a fairly good punt, got a roll, but Lenape went right down the road.
Great tackle for Allentown.
I just saw the replay there by Ivy Rehab.
Yeah. Brady Long still in for the second half in the I formation. They give it to Lawrence, and he's trying to muscle his way through the Allentown defense. He's still on his feet. They cannot bring him down, and gets down at around the 9 or 8-yard line. Around the 9.
Another great run there by Lenape.
Yeah, their run game has been really on tonight, as well as their passing. Their whole offense is perfectly on cue. Trying to see if they can produce in the red zone. Touchdown would put that 35-point rule in with the running clock. In the I formation, Lawrence once again in the backfield. They will give it to Lawrence. He's looking for a hole, gets some yards, gets down at around the 9, but probably for forward progress be down to around the 6 or 7. About a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, it's going to be about 3rd and 3.
See what they mark it at.
Long 3.
See what 3rd down it is. 3rd down at around the 6 or 7. 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Brady in the nickel. They're going to give it to Lawrence once again. but he will get stopped by the Allentown defensive line. Gain about no yards. They bring him all the way back to the 15, but forward progress probably to the 6 is where they're marking it.
It's 4th down and
Fourth down, probably looking for a field goal.
yeah, it looks like they're going to try to field goal, which would give them, if they make it, that 35-point lead.
I think they're going for it. It's Brady is
Brady
still on the
coming.
field.
I thought he was coming out. You may be right.
Yeah. I think they're going to go for it for 4th and 4 for the Indians, trying to put a bigger lead against the Redbirds.
Right. And, well, they can get a first down, so it's not 4th and goal.
Yeah, so they're aiming for the first down. They could get a touchdown. Long in the nickel, Lawrence behind him. Coleman in motion. The snap, under center, looking for Connor Kennedy, and he will get a touchdown for Lenape High School.
Well,
40-0, and the 35-point rule is in effect.
I don't know if we'll see it on the, but he faked one step inside. The defender, the cornerback, went with the fake and let him open. It was a perfect pass for the 40th point for the Indians.
All right, and Dylan Shank will come out for the extra point. Last time the extra point got blocked.
Any predictions?
I think he's going to make it, but we'll see. And he will make it. It is good.
You're 2 for 2, buddy.
I'm 2 for 2. I'll take it. I'll take it.
41-0.
41-0.
We should have the running clock here now after the kickoff, I believe.
Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy, on the web at ivyrehab.com. And it looks like the extra point.
We're at the end or in between plays here.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get back to that.
All right, and we'll go back to the kickoff. Indians will kick it off to the Redbirds, looking for any points at all.
Something.
Anything will do for the Redbirds. They're just trying to put points on the board just to make this lead, to have a less lead on the Indians. 7:54 left in the the third quarter, excuse me. The kickers are one of the busiest men tonight. But the offense keeps producing for Lenape, and the punter McCrea for the Redbirds just keeps punting away for the Redbirds.
Right, because they are not producing.
They are not producing, yeah. Dylan Shank once again going out for the kickoff.
Yeah, and we have the running clock started on the whistle prior to the kick.
And they will bounce, an Indian bounce.
Oh, he stepped in.
And he stepped into the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Probably better get more yards that way.
They've been getting stopped at around before the 20, and they'll probably bring it out to the 20 or 25.
I think high school brings it out to the 20.
It's now time for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. That is 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Leah Clemens with the report.
With Lenape maintaining an aggressive defense towards the first half, room, and he was doing a great job on execution.
Thanks, Leah.
Yeah, I don't know if we got to hear all that report there, Leah.
My apologies, it's
In
Leah.
any case, I think it was going toward the awesome defense that Lenape has and wanted to keep it up now with the running clock.
Yeah. See what Merkel can do. He hasn't produced anything for the Redbirds at all tonight. Down at the 20 because of the touchback. Ben Flaw right behind him. They have 4 receivers out. Oh, and Lenape jumps.
Yeah,
and it's a flag, probably a neutral zone.
Yeah, he crossed the line. It's going to be offsides on the Indians.
Offsides for Lenape. They'll gain about 5 yards just off the penalty, which is something they can't really get, is a 5-yard gain tonight. Merkel in the nickel once again. Looking to throw. Throwing downfield. That is near the sideline. That's McCrea, their punter, also receiver, and gets down around the 30. Looks like he was grabbed by the face mask, but they don't get called for the flag on that.
Yeah.
5-yard gain for McCrea.
It looks like they're going to give him the first down.
They're going to move the chains. Yeah, it's going to be first down.
He stepped back and actually looked like he lost a little bit, but the forward momentum was good enough for the first down.
First and 10 for the Redbirds. 5:18 left in the third quarter. 4 receivers out once again in the same formation as the last play. This time they're going to play action to Lawrence, and they're going to throw downfield down towards the sideline, deflected by number 6. That is Kevin Queen with the deflection on that play for Lenape.
Yeah, and it was almost intercepted. It looked like he had some room to run there and decided to pass it downfield. And
yeah.
Unfortunately for the Redbirds, it fall incomplete. And again, we're in a running clock here, so that does not stop the clock.
It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Redbirds. Redbirds looking to produce, put some points on the board. This time they have 2 receivers out towards the bottom of your screen. Merkel, they're going to give it to Ben Flaw, and he will get stuffed at the 30 and just bring him back. Forward progress will bring him down at the 30 for a no-yard gain.
Just around the 4-minute mark of the third quarter.
Yep.
Again, we're running clock with a 41-0 lead by the Indians.
Once again, the same formation as last play. Down at the 30 is the Redbirds. They're going to play action to Lawrence. He's rolling to his right, and he gives it to number 22, the receiver, and gets a no-yard gain once again.
Yeah, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
That is Gia Colonna with the catch. And it's 4th down for the Redbirds. McCrea coming out for the punt. Said this about 8 times now. 3:18 in the third. High punt, a high snap, and good hang time for McCrea. And that'll be hit and dropped down at the 35, and it'll keep rolling down to around the 28. Looked like it hit off a Redbird on that play. Looked like it hit
another fine
back.
pump by McCrea into the wind. Got a little Redbird roll there, and but Lenape takes over around the 35.
Looks like it's going to be down at around the 33, 34 yard line. The running clock keeps this game going.
Right. Yes, not much anybody can do at this particular point.
No.
And looks like it's just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, now they'll bring it back about 5 yards and be down at around the 28, 29-yard line. All right, Long and the offense. Oh, now Long is not on the field. They're going to bring in their backup quarterback for some reps, Kylie or Lightfoot. In the I formation, they play and it's a run. And he'll gain about 0 yards on that play. Number 36th with a no-yard gain.
Matt Still?
Matthew Still. 2-yard gain. Looked like it was a no-yard gain, but I guess he got the ball through. Lightfoot now the new quarterback, trying to get some reps in and see what he can do for the Lenape Indians.
Right, and Lightfoot is a sophomore, getting some varsity experience today.
Yeah. 2nd and 9 for the Indians. Same formation. And they will give it to Lawrence, I'm assuming, and will gain about 2 to 3 yards. Looks like a gain about 2, and it'll be 3rd and 7. 3rd down is a position they haven't really been in all game today. See what the pressure of 3rd down can do.
Yeah, and see what some of the backups, some of the younger kids could do in this situation.
Yeah, probably needing to pass for this one just to get a gain because their run offense hasn't been really doing anything this possession.
And I doubt very much if we'll see much passing with the remaining time with that score the way it is.
Yeah, yeah, just to get the clock going, even though it has to keep going no matter what. Lightfoot with the snap. He rolls to his right, and he gets by a man, getting brought down at around the 35-36 yard line.
Going to be about
Not
4
a
or
first,
5 yards short of the first down.
Yeah,
Yes.
a few yards short of the first down. And looks like Anthony Solona, excuse me, will come out and punt for the first time today. See if he can get a good punt and put the Redbirds into bad field position.
Yeah, the quarter's going to come to a close before he can punt it off. In any case, end of the third quarter, we're in running time, 41-0.
Yeah.
Lenape is going to be punting it to the Redbirds for the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You mentioned AJ. We were looking at our list here at the beginning of the game for Allentown. We were hoping that number 58 would get into the game.
Yeah.
Talk about a football name, AJ Blitz.
AJ Blitz.
So we'll take a look, and hopefully we can see number 58. I think, is that 58 out there, or is that 68?
That's 68 from what I can see.
Okay, or 68 or 69.
I would love that name if I was a football
player. We're looking
player.
for 58 so we can announce AJ Blitz on the field.
AJ Blitz.
What a great football name, huh?
Yeah. At the end of the third quarter, the Lenape Indians are up 41-0 against the Allentown Redbirds. And Anthony Solona, excuse me, will look like he will come out and punt to the Redbirds, this time against the wind instead of with the wind. Good snap, good hang time, and he'll get hit. The punt returner will get hit as he was catching it.
Yeah,
but I didn't call a fair catch.
I didn't see his hand up in time anyway for a fair catch, and I was worried if there was going to be a flag against Lenape, but I guess there was no contact made.
Yeah, so it looks like it'll be down at the 35 in Redbird territory for the Redbirds, and the running clock will continue, as it'll be 41-0. Lenape having the pink L again on the field for breast cancer and also colon cancer, which is what all the fans are representing tonight, all wearing pink and blue.
And a fine job by everyone concerned here tonight at Lenape.
Yeah, see a lot of pinks and blue. And and Merkel will keep going and gets down at, and he's still going, and he gets down at around, I'm guessing, around the 43-yard line in Indians territory, one of their biggest plays tonight.
Yeah, it was a fine run there, and again, they may be going against some of the, the substitutes, but that's okay. Again, they want to get some positive things out of this last quarter.
Oh yeah, that's what they're looking for. Merkel in the shotgun, only man in the backfield. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. And Merkel will go for a QB sneak, and will gain and lose a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Redbirds. Clock will still run since it is above a 35-point lead. So I'm not going to take any guesses, but I think Allentown will go 1-3, and Lenape will go 4-1, still having the second seed in New Jersey.
That would be your third correct prediction of the night there, Jack.
Yeah. Merkel's still out in the field, still getting some reps in. He will go for another QB draw, but number 31 with a nice tackle and gets him down at around the 50-yard line. It looks like they're going to mark it at around the 48, 47-yard line, and it'll be about a 3-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 14. Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Just gets hit by number 31.
Yeah, we don't have that on our list, so I was wondering one of the possible JV players that wasn't listed on our list, but...
and there's a flag now on the play. That's what it says on our monitor right now.
I did not see any yellow.
I didn't see any flags either. This time they have 4 receivers out.
No flag on the play.
No flag.
Oh, Now there is.
And there's now a flag.
Predicted again.
Dead ball, encroachment on defense, 5 yards.
Oh, brother.
5-yard gain for the Redbirds, and it'll be 3rd and 9. Couldn't hear what the penalty was for, but they gained 5 yards.
Yeah, he's an encroachment. Offsides.
Okay. 4 receivers. Merkel's still in. He's throwing under center, looking downfield to and it was incomplete.
Had a step on him.
He had a step on him.
It's a fine play.
It's a nice play. I think that was to McCrea, but it was incomplete. Number 12 was right in his way. That is Charles Robinson.
Yep.
He just stuck with him the whole time. It's 4th and 9. They're gonna go for it. They're down 41-0. At this point, they have to. Same formation as the last play. In the nickel is Merkel. Merkel looking downfield under center, throwing down the middle, 18, but off his arm, and it goes right past his arm, and it'll be incomplete and TOD for the Lenape Indians.
Yeah, that was Sal Diadamo. Had it in his hands, and I think he saw that there was 2 or 3 Lenape defenders on him, and unfortunately couldn't haul it in.
Let's take a look at that Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. We tried to catch it with one hand.
One hand, and 17 and 6 from Lenape was right there.
2 hands is always key for safety.
Yeah.
And the Indians will come on with their offense. Kylier Lightfoot still in the game for Brady Long. They give it to the running back, number 28. He goes around the side and getting a big gain for Lenape and gets down at around the 40-yard line.
There's a great block there by number 13, Braden Dixon, on that run.
Kobe Ray Reed with the run on that play. Big play for Lenape. Lenape had a lot of big plays tonight. One of their keys to the game tonight. As well as consistently moving the chains. Really helped them with this dominating lead that they have. Lightfoot gets the snap, throwing to the receiver, number 18, and gets about a 3 to 4 yard gain. That is Jack Nimella.
Senior wide receiver there, Jack number 18, picking up some yardage.
Nice little gain for Lenape. Trying to just sit on the ball just so this clock can run out and this game can be over. Lightfoot still in. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Ray Reed with him. Lightfoot scrambling, and we'll get a good gain on that play, close to the 1st down.
Yeah, great effort there. I think he's going to be a little short.
I think he's a
great
little
effort
short
there by Lightfoot.
Little short. I think that was a good gain, about 5-6 yards on that play. I think he'll be just shy of the 1st. Yeah, it's 3rd down. 3rd and 1 for Lenape. Lightfoot going into the huddle with 5:23 left in the game. Looking to sit on the ball. They're in the I formation. Ray Reed in the backfield. And they're going to give it to the fullback, and they will not, I don't think they'll get the 1st down on that one. I think they'll get a no-yard gain on that one.
All right,
and it'll be
like
4th and short.
4th and 2, 2.5.
Yeah. They lost a yard, so it'll be about 4th and 2. .440 left, and I think they're going for it. They're going for it.
Yeah, that's kind of
4th and 2.
Not going to go try the field goal, so probably keep it on the ground.
They're in the I formation again. They're going to pitch it to
Sweet.
Ray Reed, and he got contact right at the 40-yard line, and we'll get down at around the 40-yard line, and it'll be another turnover on downs and it'll be the Redbirds ball down around the 40.
And our running back, who's playing linebacker, also
Ray Reed.
Yeah, Ramsey Ben Flaw takes him down.
Ben Flaw with a nice tackle. Had contact with Ray Reed the whole time and brought him down. The Redbird offense going to the right hash, the hash closest to your screen. 1st and 10. 3:40 left in the game. 41-0 Lenape Indians. In the nickel, they give it to Ben Flaw, who finds a hole but will get stopped immediately and get down at around the 42-yard line. It's probably one of the better field positions they've had all game.
Yeah, see if they can get something on the board with 3 minutes left, running clock.
It's been looking like they've been looking. The Indians have been looking at the Notre Dame tape because it's the same results as Allentown against Notre Dame.
Right.
2nd and 9 for the Redbirds. Merkel will give it to Ben Flaw, who finds a hole, but will get a 3-yard gain and get down at around the 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Redbirds. They'll be down at around the 46. And the Redbirds tonight have not been good at all on 3rd downs tonight.
I think the Lenape defense has a lot to say something about that, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Their defense has been playing very well tonight. Merkel is scrambling to his right, looking for a man downfield, jukes a man. Now rolling to his left. Number 12 is chasing him, stiff arms, and looking for a 1st down, and it might be just short.
I think he is going to be short.
A yard short, and it'll be 4th and 2, maybe 1 for the Redbirds.
That was a great individual effort. It looked like he was going to get stuffed for about an 8-yard loss.
Yeah.
Managed to get it back about 1.5 yards shy of the 1st down marker.
Charles Robinson with the tackle against Merkel. They give it to Ben Flaw, who gets the 1st down.
Yep, he just got it.
Just got it, and they'll move the chains for the Redbirds. One of the keys to the game earlier was to contain Lenape's rushing attack, and they've only had 1 rushing touchdown this game.
Yeah, they couldn't stop anything really on both sides of the ball, or whether it's in the air or on the ground.
Yeah, Merkel bumps into his own man and will get about a 2 to 3 yard loss.
I think I saw a flag on a play.
Might be a flag.
Maybe a face mask.
I couldn't see a flag on that. Oh, there is a flag on the play.
Face mask.
It is a face mask on Lenape. Well, they have a minute left, minute 8. Dominating performance.
5 yards, still 1st down.
It's 5 yards on that play. A 5-yard penalty.
It looks like, well, I just ready to say the clock does stop, but it just stopped, I guess, just to the announcement of the penalty, and it continued on under a minute now.
Let's see what they're trying to do. Minute 4 left. They're just short of the 1st down.
30 seconds left. Throw
30
in the end
seconds
zone.
left.
Throw in the end zone.
Probably a Hail Mary going to be attempted soon. Merkel scrambling to his right, throwing towards number 18, and almost caught by 23, but almost intercepted as well by number 19, Jarris Green.
I think
almost
that's
with the
going to do it
interception.
there, Jack.
And I think that'll end the game. 10 seconds left. And I think that'll be the game. 41-0, shutout by Lenape. Dominating performance, both offensively and defensively.
Absolutely. We figured coming into the game that we said in the pregame that Allentown was underdogs and a lot had to go right for them to upset Lenape. Well, Lenape had a lot to say about them not getting any advantage either offensively or defensively. A fine All controlled effort here by the Indians.
Yeah, both the Lenape both following both their keys to the game, consistently moving the chains and their big plays. Got all of them tonight.
Lenape will go up 4-1 now, a record of 4-1, and Raiders will fall to 1-3.
Yeah, Redbirds will go to
Redbirds,
1-3.
excuse me, yes.
Indians to 4-1 and probably keep their second place spot.
As we see both teams there, they're shaking hands.
Yeah.
Never easy,
It's never easy to
getting
lose
blown
like that.
out in a game that you were never in, but they never gave up. They gave it their all. They did a lot of good effort out there, and good sportsmanship on both sides.
Yeah, great sportsmanship, especially after a defeating loss by the Redbirds. All right. It was a great game to watch, especially if you're a fan of the
If you're a
Indians.
Lenape fan, yes, that's for sure.
Yeah. And LDTV Sports Productions are available online at youtube.com/Lenape District TV and for purchase at www.lrhsd.org/LDTV copies. And the next game will be that the LDTV will cover is the Cherokee Chiefs at the Lenape Indians as a varsity football matchup. Is boys soccer, excuse me, I'm sorry. Lenape at Shawnee is the next game that LDTV Sports will be covering.
That should be a good game. Both Lenape and Shawnee are having fairly good years.
Yeah.
And they always have battles, in soccer and as well as all the other sports.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
District matchups are always fun to watch. And quick shout out to the crew. Sideline reporter was Leah Clemens. Option 2, Scott Minshaw, Ethan Binder, Matt Wrigley. And the crew was Alex Chio Marino, Elias Francoeur, Caleb Pierce, Emily Davis, Leah Taylor, Mackenzie Cruz, Charlotte Tran, and Blanca Del Vaccio. Shout out to them for covering today's game,
And of
camera-wise.
course, our first game here by our play-by-play man did a fine job, Mr. Jack Miller. Great job, Jack.
Thanks, Joe. Greatly appreciate it.
Hopefully be working with you the rest of the year.
Oh, yeah.
You're a junior, so that's the rest of this year and possibly the rest of next year. At a few games and under your belt, and
I'll be back next year.
looking forward to working with you again.
Yeah, it's always great working with you, Joe. All right, and it's time now to look at take a look at the All-State Good Hands play of the game, sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC 609-654-1426, or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. It's going to be the second touchdown by Xavier Coleman. Just gets the run and just goes off to the races.
Right, his first touchdown was on the right side. They were deep in their defensive territory, but he went around the other side, the left side, to see nobody there.
You can do it at both ends of the field.
And it was the second of his 3 touchdowns, I believe, by number 1, Xavier Coleman.
Remarkable performance, especially in the first quarter by Xavier Coleman.
Yeah, the Redbirds didn't know what hit them the first 5 or 10 minutes of this game.
Yeah. It's now time for the Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game, 8100896 Recon, or on the web at www.reconstructedortho.com. Let's send it down to Leah Clemens standing by for the interview with Xavier Coleman.
So I'm here with Xavier Coleman, the player of the game today. What were your strengths tonight?
I feel like we just came out here and executed what we had to do. You know, we had a good week at practice, and I feel like we just came out here, did what the coaches told us to do, and I feel like that's our biggest strength.
Awesome. And how do you plan on keeping this momentum going for the next game?
We just got to keep on working, keep having good weeks at practice, everybody lock in. This is a big win, so, we just got to continue to work off that, and, we just keep working.
Awesome. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
Yep.
Here's one of his touch. This is Hamza Bruce's run. Now it's gonna
That's his.
Yeah, this is Hamza Bruce
And he,
getting down at the 40.
He battled all night long, picking up extra yards.
Yeah, he got a touchdown as well tonight.
Absolutely.
And Lenape will win this game 41-0 against the Allentown Redbirds, and that's the final score. And Lenape will keep their number 2 rank tonight. And that is today's game. Thanks for watching.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans